When the Bible describes, thou shalt have no other gods before me. So my question to you and answer, what is idolatry? What is idolatry? Idolatry, hey, glory to God, is worshiping something more than you worship or serve or adore God. Your car can be your God. Your cell phone can be your God. Your clothes can be your God. All these things are deity. So what I'm saying to you that's watching this video, I'm making facts that people worship clothes. Yes, they worship clothes. They worship their cars. They worship their castle. And they worship cash. Look at the young ruler. The rich young ruler, his focus was on to hold on to his cash. Jesus Christ said, sell what you have and give to the poor. You shall have treasure in heaven. He said, no way, Jesus. And the Bible says, so I'm saying to people that worship, they worship their clothes. They are fashionable. They love clothes. You worship your clothes more. You worship the Creator. Yes, people worship their castle. Hey, go to God. Hallelujah. They stay home rather than go to church, rather than go to the house of God. They love their cars. They always cleaning their car rather than cleaning your heart. Yes, people worship these 4 C's, and the people worship cash. Money, mama, and money can't buy love. It can buy sex. Money can't buy. It can buy your life insurance, but it can't buy life. It can't buy your life eternal. I'm talking about money, my friend. People worship the cash. They worship the clothes. They worship the castle, and they worship, my friend. Hallelujah. They worship. Hallelujah. They clothes. So castle, clothes. Hallelujah. Cash. Hallelujah. And they worship their cars. Those 4 things people worship. What is idolatry? Things that you worship the most in your life. God is the creator. And if God is our creator, we should be thinking the first thing we get up in the morning, we ought to get down on our knees and say, Lord, I thank you for the opportunity to see another day. But first we think about our car. What we think about what we're going to wear. What we think about how much money in the bank. We think about, is my house big enough? My friend, what is idolatry? People, the Bible says, render your heart and not your garment. How glory to God. My friend, your car get rust away. And the Bible says, where your treasure is, your heart be also. So people that worship things than worship him who art in heaven. What is idolatry? Things you worship the most in your life. God is number 1 in my life. God is first and foremost in my life. Not my car, not my castle, not my clothes, and not my cash. Those things gonna fade away. But the Creator will always be here. That's why those atheists, I don't understand those atheists that saying that they can't prove that there's a God. Who made them? Hallelujah. Who made your mama? And who would make your mama? You go to God. If you can't find the evidence of God is God creation. The evidence of God is God creatures. And the evidence of God is there's a creator. From nothing came something. Look at Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. The Bible says, glory to God, in the beginning, God created heaven and the earth. Time, matter, and space in the one verse. And God, space can contain God. Time can contain God. And space and matter can contain God. Because God is omnipresent. God omnipotent. God infinite, my friend. And infallible. You can't describe God. You are fable. You are carnal. The carnal man can't understand this thing God's spiritual. They're gonna spiritual discern. Hallelujah. God is the word. In the beginning, my friend, God The Bible says in the beginning was the Word, and the Word with God, and the Word was God. Saying in the beginning with God, all things were made by Him. Without controversy, great the mystery of God. God will manifest in the flesh, justified by Spirit, seen of angel, and believe on the world, and receive up into glory. What is idolatry? Idolatry is a statue you in place of God. Pagan people that worship these things. I got a daughter that loves clothes. I got a daughter that loves shoes. I got a son that loves iPhone. Oh, glory to God. Hallelujah. I'm talking about idolatry. What is idolatry? Idolatry is those small little G-O-D you have made. Hey, glory to God. I'm talking about little gods that have eyes that can't see, mouth that can't talk, hands that can't handle, feet that can't walk. Because why? Because they're just a statue. Statue can't. If you know the conversation, the war of Balaam, hallelujah. He said, how long ought he be to appeal to opinion? If the Lord be God's servant, and the Bible said people answer not a word, and God answered by fire. What is idolatry? The most in their life. They worship their car, they worship their clothes, they worship their castle, which is mammon, and they worship, hey, glory to God, my friend, cash. Those three things can be a deity. What I say? Those three things can be a deity. Those three things can be your God because you worship your clothes. Your clothes are full of, your closet is full of clothes. Hey, glory to God. So what is idolatry? Idolatry is not just an idol with eyes and mouth and ears and hand and feet, but idolatry can be your job. Yes, I say idolatry can be your job. You will work yourself to death. Hallelujah. What is idolatry? Something that you worship the most and worship God. You don't pray like you used to since you got this job. The Bible says, my friend, the blessing of the Lord make you rich and add no sorrow. If you got sorrow for something that you think the Lord gave it to you, the Lord didn't give it to you. A lot of y'all pray for wives and pray for a husband. And if you pray for your husband, but your husband is not the person that you pray for. You didn't wait on God, because if God gave you a husband, God gave you a husband to be a better half, not a bitter half. You pray for a wife, but you couldn't wait. So you think this wife that came to you, she make you bitter. She make you better, but she make you bitter. Come on. What is an idolatry? Something that we place God. It substitute God. It become your God. Hallelujah. King Nebuchadnezzar, when he got that dream, he thought the dream was to build a statue. So what he did, he built a statue, and he wanted the Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego to worship that statue. But hallelujah, Shadrach, Meshach, king, he said, King, we're not careful to answer you in this matter, but the God that we serve, He gonna deliver us from your hand, and gonna deliver us from the fire furnace. And even though they put them into the fire furnace, God delivered them. What I'm saying to you is, watch, my friend. What is idolatry? Something that you will place in front of God. You spend more time in the television become your God. You spend more time on the telephone become your God. That's all you do is, the first thing you wake up in the morning, you grab the cell phone rather than grab the Bible or get on your knees and say, Lord, I thank you for another day. What is idolatry? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. People, the Bible says, stay away from idols. We worship the American Idol. What is American Idol? Glory to God. LGBTQ. Sex has become the idol now. Sex has become a god. People want to get a sex change. You're not satisfied, glory to God, with a penis. So now you want a vagina. And I'm sorry to be so blunt, my friend, but I gotta tell you, what is idolatry? Sex is idolatry now. Hallelujah, glory to God. People want to get married. Even though you got a spouse, you want another spouse, a better spouse. She can't cook, so I'm going to get a wife that can cook. Idolatry. We spend more time in sex We spend more time in pornography. We spend more time in sex toy. We spend more time in masturbation. We spend more time fantasizing, my friend. What is idolatry? Hey, glory to God. Hallelujah. America, sex is the God in America or all over the world. Sex, my friend, has become a God. That's all you think about is sex. Sensational. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Perversion. If you are married to a man, that's perversion. If you married to a woman, you're a woman. That's called perversion. We gotta be very careful. We having gods than rather having G-O-D. God is invisible. God is no idol. God ain't off your mind. God is a God. He's a spirit. And they that worship him, glory to God, worship in spirit and in truth. And I know some of y'all saying that's all I talk about because God is too big to be unknown. To the unknown God whom the ignorant worship, him I declare unto you. God don't need no hands. Glory to God. Hallelujah. In him we live and move and have our being. God is too big for y'all to put up a statue. God ain't black. God ain't white. God ain't he colorless. He genderless. Hallelujah. Glory. Let me say it again. He colorless and he gender. God ain't no man. God ain't no woman. God ain't a Morphodike. Glory to God. Hallelujah. God is God. He's genderless. God is genderless. Hallelujah. Y'all worshiping a woman and think it's a God. Y'all worship Mary. No praising Mary. She the blessed mother of God. God used her and that was it. But she ain't no queen of heaven because God don't have no queen in heaven. God is holy. We serve a holy God. God ain't unholy. God is holy. And God ain't no woman. God ain't no man. God is no Morphodike. God is a spirit. Spirits don't have no sex. Spirits is genderless, colorless. Hallelujah. Even though the angel appear as men, not as women, they appear as men. Hey, glory to God. God is sick and tired of human beings putting them statue in place of God. God is too big to be unknown. So God is no statue. What I say, God is no statue. God is not what you make him to be. God ain't no poster. Hey, come on. Y'all got statues or imagery of God. Hey, glory to God.